Good morning, Wolves. Today is December 8th. I apologize, but we have not been here on YouTube for the last few weeks as we've been busy preparing for the start of our seasons, which got underway yesterday. Very pleased to say that we had a great day, great turnout for our basketball boys and girls programs. The girls have been doing tryouts, started yesterday at Glasgow with the boys at Justice. Please make sure you check our website, our Twitter, our Instagram for specific information. There's still time to get out for those tryouts. You've only missed day one. Um, Make sure that you register on our athletic registration page, as well as be in contact with the coach just to let them know. But there is still time to be there, so get out and participate. Don't forget also next week, December 14th, starting December 14th, we start swim dive, we start wrestling, and we start winter track. Um, Swim dive, there will be a bus that leaves from Justice for swim practice at 4 p.m. Going to the pool, and the swim time over there is going to be 4:45 to 5:45, with the exception of Wednesdays, where the swim time is 4:30 to 5:30. If you're interested in dive, I encourage you to reach out to Miss Shelton, who is our dive coach, because there is no transportation for dive practices, and those start a little bit earlier. If you have any questions, you can't get in touch with Coach Shelton, please reach out to me at bdgarvey@fcps.edu or anybody in the activities office. Winter track will be meeting on the track right at the entrance. Will be check-in starting Monday. And wrestling is going to meet at door 11, which is right by the back of the wrestling room in the back parking lot. That's where our wrestlers will check in for practice starting next Monday. I do encourage you to reach out to Coach Balsavich because they are starting to do weight control testing, I believe, Monday morning. So you can be in contact with him to see when you can get that taken care of, or you can get it taken care of after we get started on Monday, but just trying to get ahead of the game. So that is all of our winter tryout information. You can look at our website for all of our spring sports, or our fall sports when they start, and contact information for coaches. Don't forget, even if you're not doing a winter sport, you can at this time register on our athletic registration site, where you can fill out your emergency care card, you can do your concussion education, and also get yourself and your name and your contact information on a roster for our coaches so that they can be in contact about any off-season conditioning that may start. We're in our red period right now for spring and fall sports, meaning that they can't meet or do workouts as we get started with the winter. But that will change come holiday time, and December 21st, where they can begin doing workouts. And we're working currently with those coaches on those schedules. So stay on the lookout. If you are conducting a winter sport, or you're participating in basketball or swim, dive, wrestling, track, we do want to remind you that there are some important things that we need to make sure that we're doing to ensure the safety of everybody during these COVID times. Number one is wear a mask. Number two is come dressed ready to play. There's no locker room usage, so you need to come dressed ready to play. There will be bathroom availability should you need it, but that's in a one in, one out type of situation, much like for testing if you've ever been involved in that. So please come dressed ready to play. Bring 32 ounces of water. All the water fountains are shut off in the buildings that we're using, so please make sure that you bring your own water, and you may refill it in the bathrooms if needed. Also, report to your coach or myself any type of exposure or positive COVID-19 findings, because we want to make sure we mitigate the risk, and we make sure that we inform anybody that needs to be informed. We inform the health department, and as well as FCPS should we have an issue. That being said, if you're not feeling well, whether it's COVID related or anything else, we're asking you to stay home that day, be in contact with the coach or our office. It's certainly understandable, and more understandable now than ever, that we don't want people coming to practice or to the school building should they be feeling anything. And it might just be a cold. It might just be something that's non-COVID related, but we just want you to stay home to be safe, okay? Be mindful of 10 feet of social distancing when not engaged in activity. So as you're lining up to be checked in, or as you're lining up in the gym to wait for your coaches to give instruction, just keep that 10 feet of social distancing to make sure that we're keeping everybody safe. We've begun our seasons. Now we want to make sure that we complete our seasons. So we got to make sure that we're all staying responsible. We'll also want to make sure that you wash and sanitize your hands as frequently as possible. In all of our venues and all of our facilities, we'll have hand sanitizer readily available. And should you feel like it's not, please let us know. But also, we have our bathrooms available, one in, one out. Make sure that you are going home immediately after activity to mitigate the risk. And as well as showering, washing your clothes, washing your mask regularly to make sure that we're all staying clean and sanitized. And then we ask that everybody be COVID-19 responsible, right, and follow CDC guidelines outside of school, outside of practice, outside of games, to again make sure that we now have started the season. We want to complete the season as much as possible without having any quarantines or anything like that. So we need to make this collective commitment to keep our Justice family, our Justice Wolves, safe. We want to protect our den, and we want to make sure that we can get through this winter season, then get started with our fall season as best as possible. So those are just some reminders. And again, make sure that you're following us on @JusticeSports on Twitter, as well as @Justice_Wolves on Instagram. Also, tonight we're having an athletic booster club meeting. I encourage you to come to it. Your parents, you, whoever. The more involvement we have in our athletic booster club meetings, the more opportunity we have to raise funds for our student athletes and their needs. We're coming off just an awesome fundraiser that we did with our virtual turkey trot. We raised over $2,000 virtually. So that's just an awesome thing. But we are in need of more fundraising because we don't have ticket sales, right? So we lost all of our spring ticket sales last year, all of our fall ticket sales this year, which includes football, which is a majority of our income for the athletic department on a yearly basis. So we need to recoup those funds, and we're working with our Athletic Booster Club to come up with some ideas of how to do that. So once again, everybody stay safe. I hope that you're getting involved, whether it's with athletics or clubs, but all information is available on www.justicesports.com, right? So have a great day.